The Minnesota Vikings essentially saved their season with a 24-17 win over the Green Bay Packers. But more importantly, they got the type of performance from their quarterback, Kirk Cousins, that they've been looking for all along. He's going to have to do this more and more because they're going to run up against some tough teams. They have to go out there and they've got to play at a high level, and it all starts with Cousins. As far as the Green Bay Packers go, they basically can kiss the postseason goodbye. 0-6 on the road. This is not a playoff team that we thought they were going to be, and they're going to go into the offseason once this is all over and going to have to make some real changes in their coaching staff, on their roster, and just figure out how to surround Aaron Rodgers with better talent, better support, so they can go back to contending like they should.
Yes, this Patriots team still has Tom Brady. Rob Gronkowski, their star tight end, was back from ankle and back injuries. But really, to me, the key in this game was a ground game that dominated. The Patriots ran for 215 yards, the most they have since Week 11 in 2014, and it was Sony Michel, the rookie first-rounder, who really carried the load. And I actually think that he may be the most important player, aside from Brady, for the Patriots down the stretch. Here's why. 3 of New England's final 5 opponents in the regular season rank in the top 10 in rushing defense. So for the Patriots to compete with the Chiefs and the Steelers in the battle for home field advantage in the AFC, I think they're going to have to run the ball. I asked a couple of players and they all said the same thing. Essentially that New England wants to play complementary football. They don't want to pass the ball too much, they don't want to run the ball too much. But what they do need is for the running game to be effective enough to open up the play action and allow players like Rob Gronkowski, Julian Edelman, and Chris Hogan, all of whom made huge plays on Sunday, to go down the field and be effective.
Whatever happened to that vaunted Carolina Panthers defense? That's one of the most striking questions from Week 12 as it relates to the muddied NFL playoff picture. In dropping a 3rd consecutive game, the Panthers blew a 4th quarter lead, at home, mind you, against the surging Seattle Seahawks. They've gone from sitting pretty at 6-2 and holding the NFC's top wildcard slot to 6-5. If the playoffs were today, they'd be on the outside looking in. Meanwhile, over in the AFC, one of the most significant developments of the weekend occurred in Denver. The Steelers were not only upset by the Broncos, they also lost their grip on the number 2 seed in the AFC's playoff order. And you know how important the number 2 seed is when January comes around. It's a bye week and extra rest just when you need it the most. The Steelers can still reclaim that number 2 seed. All they have to do is beat the Patriots in a couple of weeks when New England comes to Heinz Field. Yes, it's a mess, which is exactly what the parity-seeking NFL wants.